barbecue after the disaster last time.
Oh, we were right, lad. Let's wind Andy up and watch him go.
Isn't that the night you got off with Jamie?
No, it's the night that Andy pulled the plug on his own party before 10:30.
I'll behave myself this time.
Oh, how boring.
Look, it's too short notice, guys. I've got to look after the horses. No way do we have time to go to the supermarket.
Well, why don't we just all throw a tenner in and I'll nip to the shops after work?
It's better than another night in front of the telly.
Daz?
Hiya. What are you doing back? What have you done to yourself?
Looks like he's stuck. He wants his old room back. Well, unless you fancy dossing in the box room. But I'd get packing if I were you.
We haven't got all day, Pearl. Don't worry. I'm going to take my courage in both hands and I'm going to march up that main street with my head held high. So why can't we just get on with it? You've done the hardest thing, you've come back. Yeah, well, I'm going to work my socks off to clear my name and my reputation. And win Len back. So what are we waiting for? He's there. Look, did he see me? No, look, I can't do this. At your age, woman. You're not in the schoolyard any longer. I need to pop back to prepare myself mentally. No, it is now or never. Best foot forward, Pearl. Come along. Oh, come on.
It's an Edward Mann. Ever heard of him?
What do you think I am, an amateur? I'll give you 2,000 for the pair.
And what's your best price?
Have you any idea how many of these you not tell? The market's saturated at the moment.
Yeah. And I only take cash, by the way.
I've not got that kind of money lying around, so leave it with me. Sale or return, and I'll be in touch.
Deal.
Whatever plot you're hatching, I suggest you leave me and Miss Ladderbanks well alone. Otherwise, you and me are going to end up falling out.
It's funny. Didn't think Pearl was your sort.
I didn't think you want me back. I'm dead sorry. Me and Katie are kind of,
It's all right, Daz. Andy knows.
That I snogged you? I knew you'd grass me up.
Why would I tell? It was her that blurted it out.
Of all the women to go for, Daz, she's way out of your league, mate.
Whatever the provocation, I will think of our unborn child and I will turn the other cheek. Think calm and light. And from tomorrow, my love, you will be a lady of leisure.
Oh, I hear a happy event is on the cards. Not exactly happy.
No, it is. It's tinged with sadness.
Oh, circle of life, love. One is taken from us and another one takes the place. And at your age, it's not going to be a skip through a field of bluebells either. Ladderbanks! Is this a social call or are you stopping?
Just see how things go. 2 coffees, please.
Payment in advance, and I don't offer credit. Understood?
Morning, ladies.
Hey, up, it's the violent vicar. Watch your back, girl.
Only I was wondering why there appears to be only one name on the flowers rota this week.
Eh? Edna Birch. We agreed on solidarity, a complete boycott.
My responsibility is to the church, not to the individual vicar.
What appears to be the problem, ladies?
Look within yourself. Examine your actions over recent events.
Let he who is without sin cast that first stone.
And I wouldn't expect a full house on Sunday. Don't you think those poor dingles have suffered enough? What do you want?
Don't think I'll bother, thank you.
Am I the only one round here who gave a toss about my sister?
But you couldn't be bothered to go to a funeral?
Hold up. Competitive whinging's not going to bring her back, is it?
I loved her. You nearly ran off with the lesbian vet.
Oh, listen, one more word from you, you little runt, and I'll knock your head off.
Yeah, action man strikes again.
This isn't helping, Scott.
Yeah, look at you. You're another reason why Viv shouldn't breed again. You're a Neanderthal thug.
I'll swing for it.
Don't have to bang your heads together. It's not a testosterone competition. Will you shut up? Whatever you might think, it's not my mum's fault she got pregnant at the wrong time.
No, it is.
Mind if I join you?
Yeah, I do.
It's really going to take it out of her at her age.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah, and if you upset her in the slightest while she's pregnant.
Anyone bothered why I'm upset? Bad enough that my dad ignored my dead sister for most of her life, but now that she's gone, he can't wait to forget she ever existed.
Not entirely accurate, Jamie.
Is he an idiot all the time?
I don't detect any discernible thawing in our relationship.
That's because he only thinks about his big fat self.
Hey, remember, the key words today are calm and light. Now repeat after me. Calm and light.
Try telling him that.
Calm and light.
I've got it the first 5
Calm
times, okay?
and light.
Bob.
You should go and see Denise. Tell her he's safe.
Well, you see Daz's face. She'd think her bloke needs talking to and all.
I'd be happier if you took reinforcements.
Well, I'd be asking for trouble. He's that short-fused, I don't want another confrontation, especially with Andy.
Do you fancy come round to Andy's tonight? A few beers, some cremated burgers?
What, until he chucks a wobbler and throws us out? I don't think so.
Oh, well, what else you got on? Another night of winding yourself up with Bob and Viv. Come on.
All right. If he starts on me again, I'll knock his flaming head up.
You moving out?
Well, I can't stay, can I? Not now he's back. And I'm not squatting in that spider-infested cupboard you call the spare room. So Katie said I should start packing.
We can hardly crash a Jack and Diane again, can he?
That's exactly what he is doing, to give us some space.
This is his home.
So, do I stay or do I go?
You're staying put.
Sure that's all right with you, Katie?
Well, it's okay with Andy then, yeah?
Unless you fancy making up the rent.
You do realise people are going to start talking. 3 of us stuck up here on our own.
You're just a lodger, Joe. What's there to talk about? Andy, we like the barbecue for us.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Winding Katie up. Much more of that and she'll be on to us.
She can't tell her husband's playing about under her own nose. Then that's her problem.
You want to find out, is that it?
That's funny, because I'm sure I just heard you say that you didn't want me to move out.
Of course I don't.
So you can't be that bothered then, can you? And I know what it is you're thinking about.
You reckon?
So you just have to show me later when I get you on your own. But for now, you can think about it all you want.
Well, say if all this changes his mind. Say if he decides he doesn't want this baby.
He won't, not after everything they've been through.
When he thought you were going to that clinic, but he really wants this baby as well.
This is the fire exit of the Last Chance Saloon for me. I can't afford to make a mistake. If he left me, well, I just couldn't cope with being a single parent, not at my age.
He's not going to leave you, Mum.
Just remember, light and calm.
I could have a word with Laurel for you, though. But, well, to be honest, nobody wants a con woman ferreting round the U-bend.
We have to identify your strong points and work out where they'll be most useful.
I don't think I've got any. Oh, you must be pretty organised. To have run a swindle like that so long undetected? Well, I'm going to pay back every single penny. Now, you've got influence with Tom King. Why don't you use it?
I see the great rock and roll swindler is back.
Leonard, I'm stopping with Edna, so I won't be bothering you.
Glad to hear it. Good, mate.
About 5 minutes and you're losing me customers already. Make a habit of it and you're barred.
Come on, sit yourself down, Pearl.
That's £4 spot on. Well, I'll give you a ring if he's got any more. Okay. All right. Cheers, Pop. Thanks.
I was just wondering, I don't suppose I could retrieve those pictures, could I?
Well, that guy's just taking them. So, there's your £2 I'll waive our profit as a favour.
Oh, thanks very much. And if we could keep this transaction between ourselves?
Discretion's my middle name. Cheers.
Thank you.
On one hand, I want to shout from the rooftops that I'm going to be a dad. Again. Then I think about Dawn. I'm so guilty.
It's a hell of a cliche, but life goes on. I'm happy for you, both of you.
Just wish Jamie felt the same.
It's you and Viv who matter now. Pregnancy at her age won't exactly be a picnic. She's going to need more support than Jordan's balconette.
I'm bored. Can I collect a few glasses? I don't want paying.
What do you think, Bob?
Working for nothing, never a good idea, son.
A couple of quid then.
Be careful then, no breakages, mind.
The grit in the oyster returns. Domestic harmony shattered.
That black eye came from his mother's boyfriend, and he's got nobody else. Talk about Hobson's choice.
Everyone's looking at me. Remember what we said about facing your demons?
I feel like I've already faced the entire satanic horde.
There you are, love. A little strengthener to steady your pre-interview nerves.
I didn't think he'd see me today. Perhaps I should try and put him off.
You just go up there and sell yourself. No, I don't think that's very likely. Tom King likes them younger.
Yes, well, who the heck could employ me?
That's what we used to say at Mount Sandingle. All you have to do is be yourself. Impress Mr. King with your enthusiasm. Tell him how much you'd like to join the home farm team.
Ladies, I think we need to clear the air.
If you have come to apologise about the disgraceful behaviour vis-à-vis your own father...
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Or your persecution of poor bereaved Sam Dingle and his family.
That's a matter for the individual conscience. If you just let me explain.
I think we've heard enough. Excuse me.
Got this. Yeah. Marlon, I'm the new chef in town.
Oh, boys are here. Oh. Hi. I'm glad you could come, aren't we, Anne?
Yeah. You could do with a night out, you've had a tough time.
Well, it's getting worse. My dad's just impregnated my stepmother.
Viv's pregnant.
What, with a baby?
Bit of a sore point, Jamie.
Isn't she a bit old for that?
And the night is looking up already.
Only a barbecue, Joe. Eating alive with midges in that. Well, I thought I'd make the effort, you know, seeing as though we've got guests. Usually just you, me and Andy.
Hey, Rodney. I've just saw those Edward Manns on. Yeah, $2.5 grand. Anything for a quick sale, eh? All right, then I'll speak to you tomorrow. See ya.
Thank you for seeing me at such short notice.
You'll have to take us as you find us. Come on through.
Keep your replies short and to the point.
Be realistic, Edna. What have I got to offer?
What we discussed. Oh, and I didn't see fit to mention your recent trip to Leeds, so neither should you. Go on.
How'd you like your steaks?
Like me women, medium to rare.
Well, how you can remember the last time you got it on?
Straining my brain myself. Just be losing me touch. When I lived in Spain, I'd have a different girl every night. I'd sometimes have two.
No one around there took your fancy then?
No, I don't think one's a taken.
Unless you go for a more mature woman.
You and Val?
Hey, I wouldn't knock it. The older they are, the more grateful they get.
Right, guys, we've got salad, baked potatoes and cheese.
Oh, cheers.
I'm stuffed, so you can have mine, Andy. One's plenty. Don't want my husband turn into a flump, do I? No. Help yourself, Jamie.
Bet you wish you meant that, don't you?
What?
Fancy, don't you?
What, me?
Andy, you're burning everything. We're not staying out in this, guys. Shouldn't get so easily distracted, eh? I'm gonna have to take you in hand. Well, get all this stuff in.
I was a key member of Nicola Blackstock's cleaning company. And she practically ran that factory for Eric Pollard.
So we won't mind giving you a reference then.
I'm not sure.
How'd you fancy an assistant, Edna? I'm going down south to spend some time with Jimmy. Stuck in that clinic on his own, it'll drive him mad.
But I was thinking more along domestic lines. I'm a good plain cook. You can ask Leonard.
Well, why don't we have a look at your references?
References?
Yeah, I'm sure Pollard will oblige. And then I'm sure we could do business.
Oh, thank you.
Good night.
Oh, night.
Oh, and thanks again. And we'll see ourselves out. Oh, that went better than I could have hoped.
Maybe, but I've as much chance of getting references from Eric Pollard as walking barefoot up Mount Everest.
Great British summer, eh?
Aren't you freezing in that top, Joe? Well, sometimes you have to suffer in the name of glamour, Katie. Anyway, well, worth it for a party.
These two need to rocket up the backside to get them away from the telly.
Early nights, early mornings on the farm. Although, when you're married to Nandy, an early night isn't such a bad thing.
You fancy her then? That's how far we got before we was interrupted.
She's not said anything to you, has she?
You know our secrets now, do you?
All right, straight up. But you got to promise you won't hit me, though.
Promise.
I would happily give 10 years of my life for that with your wife.
Did us?
Yeah, she'd have to want it too. She doesn't.
How do you know? How do you know?
I kind of tested the waters in that direction once. She didn't want to know. Madly in love with you, you lucky swine.
Surely, if you explained to Eric Pollard...
I wouldn't lower myself.
Oh, what kind of man would deny you the opportunity of another job?
The kind of man who denies Granny her dentures.
Edna, please let me explain.
I think that you will understand why church attendances will be sparse until there's some sort of public apology is given. And you have been humble enough to see the error of your ways.
There was a programme on last week about senior abuse, but we expect better from our clergy round these parts.
I was just leaving.
Oh, Leonard, please. I'm looking for a job and I'm going to pay back every penny I owe.
And that's going to make it all right?
I'm so sorry for hurting you. For running away. I thought I was doing the right thing.
What, by defrauding your friends and leaving me not knowing whether you're dead or alive?
I'm going to make it right, I promise.
Oh, don't bother on my account. I don't care whether you stay or ship off to Pluto. You're not the woman I fell for, Pearl. It's as simple as that.
I did try and tell you. I'm going to win back my self-respect. And that man in that order, if it costs me my last breath.
And they say it's dull in the country.
Hey, if I'd have upset your Val and legged it, I wouldn't set foot inside this pub without a bulletproof vest or a string of garlic.
What's he doing here?
Collecting a few glasses. Goes with the new slate, clean sweep kind of ethos.
Dad, over here, now.
What's up?
Perhaps you'd care to explain to the both of us why you stole your mum's boyfriend's car.
I mean, it's not like I've got two heads or anything. Why can't I get a woman?
So why do you get it together with Joe then? Don't want to put in a good word?
No, I've been there, done that. Any girl whose idea of her first date is to go to an S&M club's far too scary for me.
Well, so what is your type then, Danny?
You're my type, Katie. I'm so in love with you.
I think you're a little bit too drunk, Jamie.
You're gorgeous.
So what is your type then?
Well, I'd tell you, but then Andy would have to go and kill me.
Don't be stupid.
It's my dad that's stupid, isn't it? Having another flaming kid at his age. I want Dawn back. I just want my sister back. Why did she go not me? I just want her back, Katie.
Jamie, it's all right. Jamie.
Never gonna be all right again.
Come on, I'm gonna need an answer. Come on, Jamie, let's get you home. Come on.
Why did Dawn have to go like this, Tommy?
Jamie, come
I won't lie to you. He smacked me, so I nicked it. End of.
Don't tell me you've started that nonsense again. Were the police involved?
No, I can drive.
Your face. Denise's bloke didn't lay a finger on you, did he? You crashed that flaming car.
I'm not lying to you. He smacked me well hard.
What have I told you about taking without consent?
This was different. It was personal.
You're not even insured. You can't even drive properly. You could have killed yourself or someone else.
But I didn't, did I?
You still need a little thing called a driving licence. Stop smirking, this isn't funny. Fancy a criminal record, dear, or maybe some time inside. Because that means no school, no college, criminal record, no job.
You don't know him. He's a right prat.
Oh, so it doesn't matter that you stole his car?
What did you do with it?
Wrapped it round a bollard and legged it. He deserved it. After what he did to my mum. He treated her like a dog and he smacked me.
What are we going to do with you, Darren? Because if we're back to the one-boy crime wave, I'm not sure I can cope.
Some more beers here. Where's everyone?
Remember what I said about getting you all alone?
Not here, okay?
I just thought you should know. I'm not wearing anything under this. Not even a stitch.
This has to stop.
They're going to be getting Jamie into that car for the next 10 minutes.
Never again. The woman I love is right out there. You're a great girl, Joe. I've enjoyed it as much as you have.
Who are you kidding? You would need a sat-nav system before you came near an erogenous zone.
Well, it makes sense. We can't go on sneaking behind Casey's back.
Well, tell her then. Or do you want me to do your dirty work?
Well, that's up to you. I'd rather you didn't. I want to draw a line under us.
What? Just forget about it. Just pretend like it never happened.
Please, don't hurt her. We at least owe her that much. It's about time I started behaving like her husband.
Just when it suits you.
I never made any promises, did I? You knew it was just a bit of fun right from the start. Sorry, Joe. It's over.